What's going on, guys? Back today, playing some more NHL 18. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. We're over here in the franchise mode, and gonna go over here, and we're gonna go back and trade back for every Blackhawks player that they've traded away in the past that's relevant. Relevant by meaning they're an 80 plus overall. Why? Because the Blackhawks make a lot of trades, and they've got like a dozen guys that are 79 overall that they traded as well. And I'm sure you guys don't want to be here in the video for like 3.5 years, so we're just going to narrow it down to guys that are 80 plus overall. Then we're going to sim up a season and see how these Blackhawks perform. Why did we choose the Blackhawks? I was just thinking, you know, when we thought about this idea, it's like, man, the Blackhawks are notorious for being a team that just loves trading back for their former players they traded away. So it's like, let's see what they can do if they traded back for them all, right? I mean, they're working on it. They're trying to. They're doing the best effort possible to go out there and get them all back. So we're going to start over here in Arizona. The most recent one that they traded away is not trade value that I'm looking for. No wonder I couldn't find by overall. Searching by overall is like that. He's an 80 overall, right? That's not the right direction. There we are. There's Richard Panik. Richard Panik doesn't take much at all. We can probably just go ahead and trade him back, hopefully for some draft picks. I'm going to try to trade players back for as cheap as possible. Salary cap is off, right? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. That is not cheap. Will they take less than a first-round pick? I turned it on easy. I gave some of our younger guys a little bit more. Holy cow, did we trade every draft pick away over here in Chicago? They would be over 45 skate. Oh, of course they would. Why would they not be over 45 skaters? But I tried to give our players some trade value that were lower overall just because some of the players we're going to have to trade back for are pretty insane. Oh, they are not taking that, but we're going to try it. We going to try today. Trade accepted. All right. Thank you. Nope, we're going to let assistant coaches do that. Next trade on the docket. We're going in chronological order here. That was chronological. Sound it out. Slow and steady. Clap the syllables. We're going to go over here next to the Blue Jackets. Good friend Artemi Panarin was traded for Brandon Saad and Forsberg. Don't forget about Forsberg. The Blackhawks like trading them goalies around. Unfortunately, they trade the ones that are good and keep the ones that are trade for the ones that are not so good. Sorry, Forsberg. Love you, pal. Artemi Panarin. He's not even the highest valued player in the team. I love it. Look what they did to Seth Jones. Seth Bones, baby. See, now this is why we gave guys over here, a few of our AHL guys, franchise potential. Not including Patrick Kane. They want this guy. That's good. You should take that for Panarin, right? It's on easy. Oh, they did trade him. All right, so that was a little bit easier than I thought it'd be. You know what I have noticed about the Blackhawks? For whatever reason, they just absolutely love trading with the same teams. Like, they make trades with the Blue Jackets quite a bit. We got a couple trades in here with Arizona Coyotes. Are they going to make that trade? Probably not, but we're going to try it. I did not think so. That is going to be the toughest part of this. I would take a first-round draft pick for Yamerson. EA is like, no go for me, though. Throw in a second. Hopefully that'll work. Yes, it did. Perfect. So we got Yamerson back. All right, we're getting better. You know who else they traded away? Pretty much gave him away. They received some draft picks. It was like, take Bickle's contract. I think that's what it was, right? They wanted Bickle's contract on. And it was like, just take Teuvo Teravainen with him. So we're going to get Teravainen back in here. The guy's an 84 overall in the game. He's going to be a big help to these Chicago Blackhawks. Nothing cheap about Teravainen. He's a pricey little turd. He's a good player. It must be why he's a little bit pricey, am I right? We're going to have to throw a first-round draft pick in there. We're going to be out of first-round draft pick. Chicago would have more than... How is that possible? I gave you unsigned players. I tried. Tried to dish them unsigned players. They weren't having any of it over here in EA land. Who can we give them that's got some value that is signed? Yeah, we can send you him. And we're going to send you... Yeah, we got Joe Hayden. It's probably not Joe Hayden, right? John Hayden. It was close. I can see Joe Hayden be a football player or hockey player. He's a football player. Who am I kidding? Trade rejected. I knew he was going to reject that EA. You guys are greedy. What did the Blackhawks give up? Oh, yeah, nothing. Right. They gave up, like, some, what, bad picks? A 4th and a 6th or something for Teravainen. We're over here trying to give up a first-round pick for him. Chicago, you might have done a little wrong on that one. At least EA thinks you did. That's crazy. Dinky little pick, and EA's like, nope, we want more than that. We want a 1st and a 2nd. Trade accepted. That'll take care of it, though. Somehow we're going to weasel our way into getting Trevor Daley. They're probably going to ask for that first-round draft pick, and they're probably going to have to take that. How many players we got left? Oh, we got to get Ranta. We got to get Leddy. Big Daddy Buff. That's all we got to get, though. We got to get them 3 players. So we'll go ahead and send them the 1st. We'll be all right. There we go. We could also go out there and get Craig Anderson. Craig Anderson's not going to make the team, though, because we already got a backup goal in anti-ranta. They just dish the goalies out. They don't care. They send out Scott Darling, Ranta, Anderson. They was willing to take them chances. That's what you got to do when you're Chicago, though. When you got 10 teams, or not 10 teams, 2 players at $10 million. You got to dump some contracts that you might not be too happy about dumping. That's kind of what they had to do in multiple scenarios here. And that's kind of what we're seeing. Let's go over here, Arizona. I wonder how much they want for Ranta. Oh, he's cheap. Have him for free. He had a good season. They said take him back for free. I said, okay. No arguments, yeah. Draft picks. Do we have any draft picks left to give? Oh, we have a couple. What do you think about that? There's no way on the left side of the world they'd accept that. That's what I thought. That was a first-round draft pick I offered him. All right, 2 first-round draft picks. What did we give up for Ranta? Ryan Haggerty, a guy that's never left the AHL. Perfect. I like it, Chicago. That was good. That was a good move, right? Ranta for a guy that's never played a game in the NHL? He might have played a game or two, but career AHLer for sure. All right. Big moves coming up right now. One of the bigger ones. Another guy. I mean, Jeremy Morin. Jeremy Morin's the only guy I even heard of. Okay, Kevin Hayes. They did give Kevin Hayes with the first-round draft pick. They gave up like 4 guys for Big Daddy Buff. And all they got back was Kevin Hayes, which isn't bad, but it's Dustin Byfuglien, man. It's Dustin Byfuglien. We got to give him up. Here we go. You guys going to take that? We're giving you that youth. We just want Dustin. There we go. All right, easy enough. It's great when you just bump up somebody's overall potential to franchise. All of a sudden, they're worth a lot, and everything goes through. So that leaves us with one player, and that's Nick Leddy. And we went through all of them pretty quickly, thankfully, because it is a pain to do trades sometimes. Nick Leddy. Nick Leddy's an 84 overall as well. Pretty solid on that overall. And we're going to make him go, okay, we don't really need to trade this. We're going to do it anyway, though, just because. And we're going to ask for a first-round draft pick just in case there's a guy I find out we missed here in the next 30 seconds. So we're going to ask for the Islanders first. And we're going to ask for more than that because we're greedy. We're going to ask for the Calgary Flames second. What are you guys thinking? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew you'd like it. Oh, yeah. We're going to go assistant coach best roster, but we're going to go check the lines out regardless. Edit lines. I haven't played franchise mode in so long, I forgot to do this. Edit lines before we go and take a look. All right, so what do we got here? The assistant coach has it, right? We're going to leave it on. Panic's third line in it, fourth line in it, I should say. Brandon Saad second lining and Patty Kane. We've got Panarin on the first line with Taze and Patrick Kane now. Teravainen on the second line. Big upgrades. Anthony Duclair. He was part of one of them recent trades, and we didn't swap him out of there. That's the thing, too. I didn't really move Brandon Saad because I get it was Saad for, Panarin, but they traded us Saad before, too. So we had to trade him right back. So we just left him on the team. Defense. How's the defense looking? The offense is looking... Oh, man. What in the world is up the middle? Anisimov on the third line. The disrespect. Duncan Keith, Dustin Byfuglien, Brent Seabrook, Nick Leddy. Look at that defense. Trevor Daley and Yamerson on the third line, too. Looking nice. Goalies are looking sick. Corey Crawford, Antti-Ranta. Let's do it. Let's sim up a season. See how these Blackhawks do if they was all back on the Blackhawks. You think they can make the playoffs? It couldn't have been as bad as last season. Last season was quite the disappointment for them. So we're going to go ahead and sim this bad boy up. When we get about, I don't know, almost done, I'll meet you guys back here. We'll see how we're doing. We'll see if they make the playoffs. They got a pretty stacked looking team when you get some of the players back they traded, though. So here we go. These Blackhawks, they didn't just have a good season. They had a phenomenal season. Went out there, got a couple upgrades, couple big upgrades. Team was rolling. 3-game win streak to end the season. On fire. Load the screen up. We're excited here. We got Winnipeg in the first round. Let's see how these bad boys did real quick. Can we pause? Yeah, we can pause it. Perfect. They did great. They had a great season. Go Blackhawks. Not really. How do I get to the stat screen? That's the calendar. That's the play next game. It's got to be right here. That hurt my head. 83 points for Patrick Kane. 74 to Panarin. Look at those boys. Panarin, Kane. Taze had 57. Taze like. 47 out of Tuvo Teravainen. Very Teravainen-like. Nick Leddy had 42 points on defense. Him and Dustin Byfuglien both. Byfuglien with them 74 penalty minutes. I like it. Setting a tone. Like seeing it, Dustin. Panic over there. 28 points. What do you get all those in the first 3 weeks? He's a big fantasy guy at the beginning of the year. Did he do that? Oh, it's not the beginning of the year, as I say. We'll see if he does it next year. Panic's really big on that. Get like 20 points in the first 20 games and he just kind of falls off the side of the earth. Big fantasy option, though. We finished in first place. 118 points. 116 points. Not even close. Did anybody beat us in the league? They did not. The Blues are right behind us at 104. Home ice advantage throughout the playoffs. Granted, to those Chicago Blackhawks. What a season they had. Get the players back they traded away, and they just have a fantastic season. I mean, I think we got him back a little bit cheap, but they gave him away pretty cheap. To be honest, when you look at some of them guys, it wasn't anybody they really got back. It was like, man, what did they trade back? Like the byfuglien trade is like, man, I guess Kevin Hayes, but they don't have Kevin Hayes anymore, right? Oh, man, we're going to get swept. Thanks for playing, boys. I forgot to turn off the scouting assignment, so it's going to be a buzzkill every 6 weeks. You know how that is. Oh, man, 4 straight losses. Is it really happening? We're going to find out. Oh, baby, the Blackhawks choke. Choked all over the place. Best team in the league. Not even close. Lost in 5 games in the first round. Oh, man. How do you do that, Chicago? How in the world do you do that? First round choke. Maybe that's where they traded all these guys away. They couldn't perform in the playoffs properly. It was like, these guys ain't winning us nothing. They gone. Who winning the cup? Who's giving us Lord Stanley's cup? It's got to be Winnipeg at least, right? Can it at least be Winnipeg? Looks like the Ice Dogs didn't go far or anywhere in the playoffs either. That's alright, though. It's only the AHL team. No, I don't want to edit the scouting assignment. I want to see who won the playoffs. Can you help me out with that, EA? Stanley Cup champions? Here we go. That's got to be a Nope, no. That was just in... Oh, that's where I stopped simming. Stanley Cup's running for a while. There it is. The Tampa Bay Lightning won it. Not a big surprise there. The Lightning won the Stanley Cup. So you brought home the hardware real quick. Apparently, reuniting all the Blackhawks, though, can't win you a Stanley Cup. But it had to bring some hardware home, did it not? The way these boys played at 116 points. If they didn't get any hardware, I'd be very disappointed. Let's see what we got. The Art Ross went to Crosby. The Memorial went to Crosby. James Norris went to Eric Carlson. Lady Bing. You go, JoJo. Brock Besser, Calder Memorial. Conn Smythe, Vasilevsky. Oh, the Vezina went to Crawford. That defense he had in front of him. He better have got the Vezina. And to William Jennings. Masterton went to Methot. Selke, Ryan O'Reilly. Wow, we didn't even get it for Taser. Or Bergeron. But Ryan O'Reilly's deserving. St. Louis Alexi in that. Ted Lindsay, Sidney Crosby. And then Maurice Richard went to Corey Perry. What a surprise at the end there. Corey Perry brought home to Maurice Richard. I like it. Otherwise, though, guys, if there's another video you want to see like this one, please do let me know. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.